Hello everybody, welcome to our first edition of the Unified Bowling Strike Zone. Dan Masters here with the NSAA. I'm going to release hopefully one of these a week here as we go throughout the 2021 NSAA Unified Sports Bowling season. And this will be my effort to communicate just things that I'm hearing about or seeing in Unified Bowling throughout the regular season and as we head into postseason. I'll be sending this out to head coaches and ADs. And we'll see how it goes. First thing I want to remind everybody, as of today, it's the 1st of November, no change with regards to COVID guidance. Our office is still operating as pre-pandemic mode. So I just throw that out there. Honestly, plan on that unless you hear otherwise from us. Secondly, just a simple reminder, as I realize we've got a number of new schools to Unified Bowling. A reminder, the rules that we follow in our program are the USBC rules, which is the United States Bowling Congress, in conjunction with Special Olympics bowling rules. And then you've also got our NSAA manual. And that manual supersedes anything, but then you have, again, below that manual, you've got those USBC rules. As I mentioned in the rules meeting, there were no real big rules changes from the USBC for this season. I did in the rules meeting, though, remind everybody of the one big change that came forth last year regarding the use of balance holes. And just a reminder, any hole that's drilled into a bowling ball should be used for gripping purposes on every delivery. So if it's got holes drilled into the bowling ball, they've got to be used. That would obviously be different if we have an accommodation put forth with a participant. But just a reminder on those things. Second to last, a reminder that, kind of speaking of requests for accommodations, I have that form linked in this document that's going to be attached to an email when I release this Strike Zone edition. So if you've got a student that's participating that is possibly needing an accommodation to participate, a reminder, you got to send those to our office and then we'll set up a hearing accordingly. Also a reminder, if you've had one approved in years past for somebody that is back participating again, you still got to get in touch with us, and we do have a less lengthy process involved, but just a reminder on that end. And then finally, all of our district host information for this year's district tournaments are posted on the website. They're linked in the document that you'll get with the Strike Zone edition. We have all of our sites and dates and times posted except for B4, which I have a site lined up. I'm just waiting on a time, so that'll come out soon as well. Your host site, and your host school in this case, will be reaching out to individual schools in the coming weeks to plan for districts, which are about a month away. So with that, I wish you all a great week, and we'll see you soon.